guys, so today I am going to be doing a little short video with some gender prediction myths for you. Before we have our anatomy scan, which will reveal the gender, we're going to look into some of these fun little gender myths. And the first one we're going to look at is a really popular one. It's called the Chinese gender chart. And basically, how it predicts, or supposedly predicts, your baby's gender is it looks at the month you conceived and the age of the mother at the time of conception. So I did look at some of these things when I was pregnant with Abrielle, and this was one of them. And with Abrielle, it was wrong. But this time around, I was 19 when we conceived, and we conceived in August. So Chinese gender chart says... Another really popular myth, and I think that this has been a big one, especially that you hear from a lot of the older generations, and I've met some women that really just, they swear by it, and it's the way that you carry your baby. Supposedly, if you're carrying your baby higher, you're having a girl. If you carry lower, it's a boy. So when I look at my belly, and from what most people have told me, I seem to be carrying low, so that means it's a... So another gender myth that I'm going to look at is the mother's beauty. And the story behind that is that a girl supposedly steals her mother's beauty. So you kind of look at your skin at the time and go from there about predicting the gender. So after I had Abrielle, my skin completely cleared up, which was great because I'd had acne all throughout my teenage years up until the point after delivering her. And it stayed that way up until I got into the second trimester with this pregnancy, and now my skin has been breaking out. It's usually right around my chin and like my forehead, and I've been trying to control it, and I can't really seem to control it. So considering my beauty has been stolen, it means that I am having a... And then the next gender myth that we're going to talk about that's pretty popular, and there's some scientific evidence, but it's kind of contrary to the myth, and that is the baby's heart rate. Supposedly, baby girls' hearts beat faster, which is actually true when the mother is in labor. Before then, there's no really scientific evidence, not enough to back up that, at any given time in pregnancy, except for during labor, girls have a higher heart rate than a boy. Supposedly, if it's a 140 or above, it's a girl, and if it's less than 140, it's a boy. So, Abrielle's heartbeat was always really high. Hers, I don't think it was ever below like 160, I don't think. I'd have to think back really hard, but I'm pretty sure hers was always high. The first time that we heard this baby's heartbeat, it was 129. Any other time since then has been in the 140s. So considering we've heard the baby's heartbeat like a total of probably 4 or 5 times, I'm going to take the average of the scores, and going off of that, it's averaging in the lower to mid 140s. So that means that we are going to be having a... Then the last gender myth that I'm going to look into, and we're going to use to supposedly predict this baby's gender, is going to be morning sickness. Supposedly, if you have no morning sickness, it's a boy. If you experience morning sickness, it's a girl. I've definitely had morning sickness, so that means that it's a... Okay guys, so today we have looked at 5 different gender myths, and out of the 5 gender myths that we looked at, 2 of which said this baby is a boy, and 3 of which said that it is a girl. So next week is the ultrasound appointment, in which we will be finding out. But you guys better be making your guesses. What do you think it is? Is it a boy or a girl?